Hi chat! Welcome to stream. You chose this game last week, but we didn't finish it, so... Hi Frausen. We're gonna finish the game. I hope. Oh, yeah, I can check that actually. Let's check that now, before we get into Reborn a Zombie, shall we? Hold up. Right, it does not seem to have that, but I also have 3 badges already. But I cannot see it. Yeah, that is quite stupid. Because when looking through my 3 badges, I don't seem to have the option for like any founders one. But James got his. Bruh. Okay then. That is actually pretty stupid. Well, chat, we're going to do the thing that people have been saying I should probably finish doing. This. Oh, chat, I also have a button now, which it doesn't mean I'm doing lore, it just means that I can, just get rid of this when needed. A very helpful button. Thanks, Freya. Okay. Chat, I think it's time for Reborn a Zombie. This is the current save file. I have done a little bit between streams. Hopefully we've got more than half an hour of content. Okay, we're up to the next line. Okay. They have some quirks, but the alchemist is smart. Few are capable of creating their own soul. Of the school of magic. By Freya Minecraft. I take it that you two have met? I was traveling with my companion at the time, looking for my peers when I saw them in the distance. I thought I finally found another dragon. Needless to say, I was in for a surprise. Weren't you disappointed? For a split second, yes. But I met a kind of soul that day. An ally. And a friend. Okay. One day I asked, hey, how do you see yourself? How do you look at your reflection at, or a mirror? Said that they don't know. They don't know? They don't have a reflection on a mirror like vampires? Vampires do have reflection in mirrors. Okay then. But I think they were still figuring out their own identity at the time. Even if they act somewhat like you, they still have a mind of their own. I wonder what they're up to. Haven't seen them for a while. I hope they found what they were looking for. I'm sure they'd love to see you again. Hold on. If you met a god, does that mean they gave you some of their power? Do you have a name like Archie the Alchemist? What do you think my name should be? I hope it's not Vulcan the Cashier. That is pretty real. Yeah, she's pretty real for that. Why not Vulcan the Alchemist? You made potions right before my eyes. I don't think I qualify. First, I'd never received any of their powers. Second, after what I did to you, you can say it, you know. You have good reason to hate me. I have no way to fix my mistake. All I can do is offer my hospitality. You can take everything out on me if it makes you feel better. Do you want me to hate you? No. Did you make this potion to kill me on purpose? No, I didn't know that, why that happened. And Lucia was there to appraise your work. If the potion wasn't administered properly, she would have said so. I don't know. She knows a lot about magic, but alchemy is not the same. Maybe I screwed up somewhere. I'm not as qualified as Archie. I don't think it matters. All I need is a way to fix it. I see. You think I'm an idiot? No. Magic can accomplish a lot of things, and it'd be foolish for you to not consider all your options. Or for me to try and stop you. Just don't try breaking time. Don't try to break in next time. And ask me instead. Okay. Sounds good. I didn't give it much thought when Vulcan said it, but there really are no nights and days in Providence. The sky is stuck in what looks like dusk. Scientists will have a tough time explaining how that works, let alone how magic works, but I digress. Point is, in Providence, sleeping is difficult. I'm a zombie, but I'm still human. After what happened yesterday, I need to rest. I say yesterday, but there is no day to yester. It was hours ago, is what I mean. Do zombies even need to rest? I don't recall having ever seen a zombie falling asleep. I don't know if I need it, but I feel like doing it anyway. No problem. I'll watch over you. Good night, princess. Chat. Chat, she is still a character that shows up sometimes. Let's go. Chat, this is so real. Okay. I'm home. Hey, Lucia, I just saw your sister. Is she leaving already? I could have baked something for her before she left. Lou? Something happened? Did you two fight? She was heartbroken. And I couldn't even look at her. She needed my help, and I couldn't do anything. Lou, that's okay. You can't be there for someone at all times. Camilla's strong. I know she'll come back with a huge smile on her face. I guess. I mean, it's just a breakup, yeah. But for her, it's like the world has ended. That's how it feels sometimes, to lose someone you loved. Well, that sucks. She always cares too much about others, and I'm the first place to see it. And I'm the first place to see it happening. I have a better understanding of Lucia's feelings now. Camilla must be having a bad time, and Lucia feels those emotions to her bones. It doesn't matter how much she rejects those emotions. So, if I get this right... Come on, eyes on me. I had a good day today. My brother took me to the doc. I'm starting my new hormone treatment soon. Congratulations! And thanks to Camilla's spell, I won't have to worry about hiding from my dad anymore. I know what you're trying to do. It didn't work. Huh? You can't brush off how my sister feels so easily. I don't even need to look at her to feel her. I can sense her presence from long distances away. And her feelings linger for far, far longer. So there's nothing I can do but suck it up. Well, it was worth a shot. If I can make it easier for you, you just need to ask, okay? Thanks. You know, there's a saying among demons. The last feelings of the deceased linger. The last feelings of the deceased linger forever in the heart of a succubi. That is a saying among demons. I wouldn't know, chat, but that is a saying among demons. Not that I would know, of course, because obviously I'm not one. I mean, look at me. Do I look like one? So we should never look at someone dying or get in a fight that could get someone killed. I think people should avoid that in general, demon or not. Is that true though? I'm not sure. Not sure? Lucia, have you already seen someone? Life in the demon realm can be difficult. True. Well, let's make sure it doesn't happen again anytime soon. I don't think I could forget seeing someone die either, so maybe there's some truth to it. It's just a saying. We have a lot of them. We do, Prejudice amongst demons. Against my kind too. We're not even real demons. My realm has nothing to do with hell and afterlife. Of all the realms, ours is probably still the best place to be. Sorry, I wasn't going anywhere telling you with this, or with telling you this. If talking helps, I'm here to listen. You're just curious, aren't you? Sometimes I worry there's a pit in your brain full of random useless facts about magies. Maybe there is a pit. I'm hungry for that kind of stuff. Maybe I want to know more about my best friend too. You know, the so-called demon who helped me escape from my own mess. Fear, wanna know another thing about us? Yes? Then let me ask you a question. What sets us apart from other demons? What makes us unique? I don't know. The eyes? I always enjoy looking at heart-shaped pupils, and they're what allow you to see other people's feelings. A lot of our power comes from our eyes, but it's not something unique among demons. Although, I guess their shape is. I'll show you. Come here. You want me to lay down? Close your eyes. What's going on? A succubi's power isn't the ability to read people's feelings. It's not even related to that. Huh? Wait. I was in your room a minute ago. You haven't moved. We're both in my bed right now. Although, if I wish to leave... Lucia? Then come back. I can do that. Did you just freak out? Because I was out for 2 seconds. Well, yeah, don't disappear on me. It's really, really scary for a human to experience real magic, you know. Show me how you do that. Sure, it's easy. Try it. Try? What, exactly? Right. The place looks a little too uncanny to be real. Don't you think? Uncanny? How? What is she talking? Oh. I couldn't see it until she pointed me to it. Nothing here makes any sense. What is this place? Probably your brain. Look, it's all empty. Lou, you're the one who made this. Right. Correct. What do you see? Not much. It reminds me of a video game when a level won't load properly and all we see is the skybox. What do you do when you end up out of bounds in a game? When you're stuck? I can either reload my save file or I can trigger a new level to load. Huh? It worked. My true power resides in the mind. This is where one's mana is at its most pure, and we can easily manipulate it. I gave you a space that would be easy to recognize as fake, so you'd know what it so you know what it's like to get out. I was able to conceive a way out, and that allowed me to leave. Against a good succubi, you would struggle to get your brain to differentiate a dream from reality. Done masterfully, a dream can make you feel like you spent your entire life in an illusion and never notice. All in a matter of minutes in reality. That's incredible. Terrifying too. A whole life in a dream? I can't even imagine the possibilities. Don't forget that we also feel what the person is going through. Right. You'd be one masochist if you were to give someone a bad time. Wait, no. Which is it? I'm confused. Silly. So, incubis and succubis are masters of dreams. That's why we're also called dreamweavers. Dreamers for short. Dream control is our greatest power. Something that no other demon or magic can achieve. I should be writing notes. I always forget, chat. You should have reminded me. But yeah, I'm just gonna note all caps Lucia, and then Dream World or Dream Room, I guess. Learn about powers. Learn about lose powers. Can we get back in? Sure. Something else you want to show me? Just don't trap me in here, okay? In one's dreams, every fantasy and every desire can be fulfilled, no matter how trivial or twisted. That's how we get leverage over stronger demons. By giving into someone else, we're supposed to feel their joy. Satisfying others. I can't find the strength to do it anymore, thanks to you. Huh? You refused my advances. That made me consider what I meant to do with this power. I was to give you a dream back then, one where you'd do anything you'd like. And it reminded me of... Hello? I used to hate this place. I don't want to be I don't want to be resentful against that part of me anymore. I want to see what this place has to offer. So, can we play around in here together? Try things out? Hello? Of course. Playing is always more fun together. We would imagine silly words and play out small adventures. You wouldn't believe the number of evil marshmallows I slayed with her. Soon it became our place to vent and express ourselves. Once waking up, I would have a tiny, adorable succubi by my side. Maybe this is why there's so little left for you to do, now that you've gotten that potion. Everything we had was thanks to her. What is it that you have today? A plush with a hole in it? What else? Hello, dear spectator. That's me, yours truly. I was feeling down yesterday. Yes, I know there's no day to yester, but my batteries are now fully charged. You're probably wondering, but oh cheerful lady, what makes you so upbeat? How can I be as cheerful as you are? Just like me, you need to open your eyes. A literal body pillow. That's what is more fulfilling than waking up like this. If I wasn't dead to begin with. Right. Being a zombie has its upsides. You can't fear choking if breathing is optional. But I can't move a finger. I said something. Huh? Hi. Are you okay? Did I hurt you? What happened? I'm fine. You just fell asleep. Happens to the best of us. Does it? Okay. Body pillow. No, actually, vent wild. Then body pillow. I want to get my full 5 minutes, or full 10 minutes, or 8 minutes of content, however long I need. It also happened before I took your keys, remember? I see. I don't know what got me. I'm sorry. Why does she look sad? Is sleeping not a good thing for her? Sometimes I'm not sure how to talk to her. I want to ask more questions about her, sure, but I might be getting intrusive. She already gave me a place to stay when she had no reason to do so. At this point, I should trust in her decision and leave before I overstay my welcome. And the only person I can rely on is... Vulcan, do you think we could see Lucia? Where is she? The hospital. It might be a bit soon, but I'm sure we'll figure that out once we get there. To the hospital we go. Woo! Visit Lou in hospital. Chat, we're gonna visit Lou, let's go. Man, this place has changed so much over the years. I have so many memories of it already, but Providence feels so, feels strange in a way, you know? I feel the same way. I still haven't registered that this isn't even the same planet. How long does it take to get used to that? How long does it take to get used to this body? I will need to find a solution. I'm not stopping now. You make a lot of funny faces. Believe it or not, that was my job back on Earth. Sort of. You make a lot of funny faces when you need to deal with children. What were you saying about Providence? Back in the day, it was just one building standing in the middle of nowhere. Not a soul in sight. Now it's full of people. You can't be bought in a town like this. Just a building in the middle of nowhere? No one who made it. But it was already inhabited. No one knows who made it, but it was already inhabited. Everyone worked hard to make it a comfortable place to live. It was fun. You were there? I helped. They needed a blacksmith. We had magic and muscles, but human technology ended up being way more effective. I was granted a place to, for helping out. Like a lot of people, there was no way for me to return to where I lived. No way home? Wait, I thought Providence was part of the magic world. It isn't? No, and that's for the best. Providence is a bridge between your world and mine. It's far enough to not be concerned with the problems of the old world. What kind of problems exactly? One calamity after another. So far, the only place that's been somewhat spared from it is the demon realm. I've seen too many humans who go to the old world die. They don't realize how dangerous it is. I hoped I could go someday. It's your world and Lucy's too. We could all go together. That'd be much safer. Although she's always fighting with me. Not sure if she'd be happy to have me around. Why? It's not that often. It's not often that I've seen her dismissive. Dismissive? Sure. Let's go with that. She never told you about me? I thought you were friends and all. She doesn't like to talk about things that happened before her time on Earth. So she never explained why she fled. Lucia ran away? I helped her. Lucia, you're signed. What happened to you? He asked me to do a master spell. Don't distract me. Another one? I'm fine, I swear. And that's not blood coming out of your nose or your mouth, and suddenly don't see burn marks here. Ow. And here? Shut up. Listen, Lollipop. You can't go on like this. If you keep pushing, you'll burn out, and I mean that literally. You may not be able to use magic ever again. You don't know a thing about magic. What do you know? Your sister, she still hasn't recovered. That's only because she's an idiot. Ma will be mad if I stop, and I can't deal with him yet. He'd obliterate me. I have a much simpler plan than going after your father. And your sister. You pack your stuff up. I will help you two leave and join the human world. He'll notice what's happening. But first, Lucia backstory. By the time he does, we'll be gone. I've already talked to Camilla. She's in. If I leave without you, there won't be another chance for me to take you. Understand what I'm saying? Lollipop used to be, well, I won't say sweet. Sour would be more appropriate. She stopped talking to me once we left, and she told Camilla she wouldn't so much as look after me again soon after. So the three of you had to leave because of him. Ma, the Demon King himself? He is no warrior, but he managed to climb his way to the throne. Even before he became king, everyone was already bowing to him. Yeah, it was kind of weird. I don't know why people were. Kind of was a thing. I wasn't. I was busy trying to climb my way up to the throne, and I did it. I managed to become Demon Queen. So yeah. Not a demon, chat. Does it make Lucia and Camilla princesses? Are they here higher to the throne? I promised Ma I'd protect his daughters. I wonder if I was any good though. I was told things were rough for those two. If you meant to protect us from him, you did a decent job. That much I'll admit. Lucia? Hey there, how's life? Lou! That was supposed to be a funny joke. What are you doing here? You were supposed to be resting. It's fine. Your slimy friend told me I could start taking strolls on my own. I sent two of you's presents. Wait, I sent you two's presents. I take it he took good care of you. Went above and beyond. So, Thanks for that. Oh, that slimy friend managed to deflect Blue's attacks. Whoever you are, I salute you. Oh. What are you doing here? I came here for you. I mean, I'm happy to see her, but... Are you sure you're okay? What's with those spots? So you know how magics can do, well, magic spells and all. Unless you're a certain dumb dragon. Anyway, when it comes to manipulating mana, magi have a natural cap. Something in their system prevents them from using too much magic for too long. With that cap, no magi should suffer from using magic as long as they take a little care. Well, your friend here has none of that. No cap and certainly no care. It's not like I had a choice. Try giving me a lesson once you place that magic. Then at least make it one from yourself. Learn the limits. Well, learn your limits. Whatever. It's not a good potion. It's nothing a good potion can't fix. I wouldn't feel so confident about that. I see you're getting along with my friend. In fact, I see a lot more than that. I have no idea what you're talking about. You can't hide it from me. I'm right here. Your sister seems to disagree. Lou, you're in no shape for bickering. I mean, I don't mind. It's funny seeing her try. Come on, I'm sure you can all be friends. I'd give you a comeback, but you're right. If it's the three of us, I think we can do it. Do it? Do what? We can fix your zombie problem. Is that even possible? I'm surprised you haven't considered it before. Of course there's a way for Dawn to become human again. Welcome, will you help us find the alchemist? Yo, we're gonna do it! So Lou shows up. And then she suggests we find the alchemist. I'll just do ALC because I can't fit it all on that line, but I know what that means. It's fine, chat. Alright, let's get to the point. Dragon, do you have any paper? Nope. That's not the kind of thing I usually need. You're so useless. How can I do this? Let's see. That works. There. Whoa, magic. What's that? A plan. You know how to read, right, Dragon? You shouldn't be using magic. This is too important. Our goal is to meet the alchemist. They're the only one who has the power to bring Dawn back to life. They're the one who invented alchemy. It's safe to assume they're capable of making a potion that'll fix everything. Are we sure about that? Is this really going to work? What if he refuses? Or what if he accepts and it's another monkey's paw? You sure ask a lot of questions. Of course I do, I have to. Last time I used the potion, it killed me. I want to become human again, of course, but... Then let me answer a few of your questions. The alchemist created the school of magic by sheer force of will. It improved the lives of billions. They took apprentices to make sure the knowledge would spread too. Among them is that Archie guy. My time with them showed me a compassionate soul. I don't see them refusing. If there's one person who can correct what that potion did, it's them. There is a way. There is a way. Lucia, do you think we can do this? Of course we can. How about you? Would you join us? I need to think this through. What is there to think about? There's a lot of things to consider. Your father is one of them. I can't see him trying anything. He has too much to lose fighting against you. Fighting the Demon King and fighting him while protecting two people were separate matters. You forget that I can also protect myself just fine. Seriously, what's the matter? We can't consider going unprepared. I need to check if your plan is feasible first. You two wait outside, okay? Yeah? She's on board. You'll see. That's a good thing she's got a heart of... Yeah. I heard that lollipop. You could be nicer to her. She really did make a... did a lot to make you feel welcome. She's tough enough. She doesn't need to be nice. And she's the one who pushed my sister and I to flee. Your father forced your hand. And what do you know of him exactly? I don't know. Vulcan was, and still is, powerful enough to claim the throne for herself, but she didn't do anything against him. She's immune against magic, yet she decides to take us away instead. Why give up? Why not fight him? None of us made the right move. She's a coward. Camellia burned herself, and I was too weak. But we could have made a difference. I don't see how fighting someone can solve anything. Then you don't know much about my realm. Because you wouldn't tell me much about it. You're wrong. Then you're right. Justice is on the side of the powerful. This is how problems are solved here. Values are meaningless if you don't have the strength to carry them. And do you agree with that? Partially. Vulcan might be strong against every living person. Everyone respected her back then, but everyone knows what she is truly inside. Hold up, note taking time. So Dawn and Lou talk about Vulcan outside. If she's that strong, then she might be worried about killing someone without wanting to. I would have been okay with that outcome. Dawn, care to come here? Coming. What is it? Are we ready to go? Vulcan? Lollipop hasn't been in the old world for a long time, and it shows. Everything she knows is outdated. Outdated? Several regions she mentions are gone. The old world is in a far worse state than it was 10 years ago. This whole plan is set up for failure. So, what can we do? I don't think we shouldn't. We can still go, but it'll be a shot in the dark. Once we're there, we'll have to figure everything out ourselves. The alchemist's position and a means to get them. That's gonna take a while. There's also the question of our beloved Demon King, Ma. I don't see him keeping his stayed on the throne while his prodigy daughter is in town. The more I hear about the whole plan, the less practical it seems. What should we do? Renounce becoming human again? Accept that you're a zombie and move forward? I don't know if I can do that. I see. She really doesn't want me to go. Is there another way? I guess I also have to be the one to say it to you. Lucia may look fine on the surface, but I can tell she's struggling just standing upright. If she needs rest or she'll burn herself for good. She'll be fine if she rests, but if we go, we'll have to find a solution. There's another problem. I've seen her properly take care of herself. I'll respect whatever decision you make if you decide to go to our world. I'll go with you. Let's tell Lou first. Vulcan thinks we shouldn't go. What? Why? The plan is outdated. We'd be wandering blind. Hey, guess what? Vulcan is a freaking dragon. She could fly us all the way to the end of the world if we needed. You don't know what you're talking about, and you have no idea how ruined the whole place is. The deadliest is... The Nautilus is unforgiving. Now more than ever. We don't need to go through this then. Take my path, take the path to my realm. Is still open. Well, the path to my realm is still open. So you would go straight to see your father? I'm not as scared of hurting him as you are. Again, you don't know what you're talking about. We're going with you, dumb dragon. What? Or without you, dumb dragon. We're not going anywhere. And stop calling Vulcan dumb. Come again before the dumb part. I'm not risking it. It's too dangerous. We won't even know where we need to go. We can figure that out once we get there. You have a skilled dreamweaver. You have a skilled dreamweaver and a dragon with you. We both know people who could help. Also, let me repeat this again. We have a freaking dragon with us. A living titan. What more do you need? If she doesn't want to go, I won't force her. Lou, things are the way they are. Let's not make it worse. Worse? You're a corpse. What could be worse for you? Well, you're getting hurt, or killed, or taken away by your father or something. There's a lot of worses. What does any of this have to do with me? This is your dream you wanted so badly. You're injured like crazy, and that's my fault. I'd rather think about you're going to say. Think about what you're going to say. Be dead instead of saying it like this. No. Of course not. I'd rather you rest. You need it. I will not become the reason you give up. You get that? If you're so scared of me being hurt, then fine. I can stay here, if it gives you peace of mind. The dragon is more than enough company, so you two go and have fun, okay? Lou, I'm not going anywhere. I need you. You don't need me, and you never did. You transitioned by yourself. You worked your butt off to get the money here for your potion, all by yourself. And what did I do to help? The money, it wasn't all me. I just opened the door, paid a bit for the potion, and yep, that's it. Do you know how much this means to me? You were here when I needed it the most. I would have stayed dead without you. What's wrong with wanting to protect the person that saved my life? Or wishing that person wouldn't suffer for my sake? It shouldn't matter. I shouldn't matter. I'm not part of the equation of you getting what you want. Do you get that? All I did was give you another chance. You can move, you can think, so go forward. Find the alchemist, get the body you wish for. This is what you wanted. What I want is never worth risking your or anyone else's life. So I take it you're satisfied with this outcome. I made a good choice bringing you back then. What a relief. Everyone is merry, everyone goes home. Yay! And you're the merriest of us all. What is that I want? What is it I want? To stay with Lucia or to risk everything going into the old world? I said I wanted to go there, but knowing all this? No. I know so little. My path is clear. So? You made up your mind? Yes. I know we both made the right choice at the time. Things didn't go exactly as planned, but it's close enough. So, thanks for helping out. Okay. Shut your mouth already. I know well enough, I can see. You can fool your kind. You can fool your kind or even the dumb dragon. But I know exactly what you're at when you're acting. Any decent succubi would know. If you're enough of a moron to fool yourself on top of that, then you're not worth any of my time. Though don't you dare say you still need me, or that you love me, or that you care about me. I feel exactly how you feel right now, and it's pathetic. Don't make me look at you ever again. Lou, I'm sorry I hurt you. I'm sorry you suffered so much because of me, okay? I'm sorry. Lucia, you're the worst. I'm not kicking you out, you know. I need to go home. I'm ready. Can you make sure she heals well? Lucia has a habit of neglecting herself. You're really okay with this? Goodbye, Vulcan. Thank you for everything. Idiots. So, plan is outdated. My pen. You better be working still, pen. Okay, it is. So, plan is outdated. Lucia leaves Dawn. Dawn leaves Vulcan. Idiots. I heard that. Yeah, well, you're not done hearing stuff you wouldn't like. Come on, answer me. I've struggled to find an alchemist, let alone one that's competent. I was told this one was excellent. I won't settle for any less. Hello, hello, can you hear me? Hello, yes, I can hear you, Mr. Alchemist. Ah, yes, great. Let's get started then. I received your letter. You wish to commission a potion from me? Yes, First of all, I must tell you, I do not accept humans as clients. Only Magi from the old world and citizens of Providence are allowed. You're lucky I'm passing through your world. I wouldn't usually be able to answer your call. But, I was told you were the best alchemist. That much is true. So, when I read your demand, I just couldn't ignore it. He accepts? For someone to wish to transform themselves entirely. Now that is a demand he don't see every day. Can you do it? Can you make a potion like that? Of course. I've got everything here. The ingredients are waiting as of now. Right now? If you have the money, of course. Of course this is a problem, but not one I can't solve. However, you must be warned. Once you take this potion, there's no going back. No refund. I don't want to think about what happened. I don't want to feel anything. I can't stay here. Lucia is right every way. I depended on her too much, and now it's all my fault. My body lose wounds. Maybe I can go home. But do I even have a place to call home now? What about my parents? Would they accept me even now? Well, I don't have much left here anyway. Although, I think I managed to get lost. Where am I supposed to go from here? Hey, excuse me. What can I do for you? Do you, by any chance, know where the portals to Earth are? Huh? And why would a zombie need to go there? Why does it matter? You don't know zombies and Persona are not on Earth. They're said to carry diseases and spread zombiness. Is that true? How am I going home now? Is that a nonsense? These idiots have no idea what they're talking about. This is precisely why I went to the human world. They needed a specialist on the matter. I was paid a great deal to teach those ignorant fools my time studying zombies, and it's finally paying off. Zombies? Yes, zombies. With two eyes. The parasite that makes someone a zombie. Here with the IE. Here at the end of it. At the end of the world. That's why we don't refer to common zombies as zombies. Like vampires or elementais. I spent the last 50 years studying how the whole process works. It's fascinating. Zombies are parasites that feed on mana, creating a symbolic relationship between the parasite and the host. I even discovered a way to extract the zombie without damaging the body. Do you even understand the possibilities that open up? Not really. He speaks too fast. If you're interested, here's my business card. I'd be happy to have a new customer. Now I need to go. I have a shop to run. I hope the dragon made a nice profit while I was gone. He talked so fast I couldn't understand anything he said. Hold on. What was he rambling about? A shop and a dragon? No way. I try to catch up to him, but I'm way too slow. I can finally meet him. Welcome. Ah, it's you again. Do you need anything? Are you Archie the alchemist? I'm noting this down. Archie shows up. Chad, it's Archie. Let's go. That's me. If you're just here to babble, help me out while you do. My employee isn't here, and I think we got robbed. I'll give you a coin in exchange for your hard work. Robbed? Some potions are missing, sir. That's the flask of Zomboline. Probably the one Lucia used to wake me up. Well, it's not a big deal. I can always make more. Already spoken. My name is Dawn. Oh yes, that's exchange potion. The one gave me a run for my money. Well, yours actually. I believe I tasked of taking care of the administration. I am pleased to say it was a success. A success? Look at me. My friend had to use that Zomboline to bring me back. Now, I didn't design the potion to make you a zombie. Your friend's the one responsible for your stay, right? So that Zomboline costs a fortune? I hope she'll pay me back in due time. Are you listening? I died because of your potion. You know, during my first time traveling in your world, I learned a lot of fascinating things. For instance, did you know they used to have another world for us before Magi became common? What does that have to do with anything? Just a story that'll calm your mind. I promise it'll be relevant. If you would sit back. You good? So humans, for thousands of years, they don't think we're real. They create stories about us. And, you know, what they call us. I know the world. I've heard it countless times. Or the word, monsters. The most offensive word to use against Magis. So I ask, what is a monster? What's your point already? I'll help. A monster, a true monster, is a beast obsessed with satisfying its own desires. You can't tame a beast. You can't reason with it. The beast will hurt and bring pain to everyone around it. The only way to prevent it from happening is to kill the beast. I'm not a monster. You're the one who killed me. You do arguably qualify with the encompassing in your desire. I use the pure incarnation of the change as an ingredient to verify this. That way, it would always satisfy your desire to its most details. The potion had one job, and it performed that job flawlessly. It couldn't possibly predict what you truly wish for, so, to become anything but you. No, I never meant to. I wanted to live. It's the me that wanted to be me. Did you notice he said something very interesting just now about his ingredients? Did you remember the potion? The one with the lotus flower? Vulcan couldn't disclose the nature of the second ingredient, but Archie refused to tell her. Because Archie refused to tell her. It would make sense to consider that Archie would have problems selling her. Where are you going with this? Thinking about it, a potion can transform anyone into anything they desire. How does that make such a powerful potion so easily? Alchemists select ingredients for what they mean. What if the ingredient wasn't a thing, but a person? What would represent pure incarnation of change? The pure incarnation of change as an ingredient? Oh, looks like you figured me out. There's no way. You use the alchemist as an ingredient? That's right. I turned that into oil. The most potent ingredient for an alchemist, the creator of alchemy itself. You turned someone into an oil? Me, a monster? No. You still don't understand the meaning of the word. I did it for reasons a monster would never come up with. If anything, they were the danger. How could they be the danger? Alchemy helped people. They were good people. Do you think do you know what kind of magie is capable of creating a skull? of magic that goes against every establishable rule. Neither do I. So I turned them into something much more manageable and predictable and profitable. I got what could be the ultimate potion, and I put the abomination down for good. All I needed next was someone with a crazy enough demand, so I'd have a perfect excuse to use it. Now I can promise myself, this potion will look fantastic in my portfolio. Something no other alchemist can ever brag about. You killed your master because of me? Okay, I'm so sorry. Okay, what? Archie killed the alchemist? You always enjoyed the spotlight. Look where our selfishness got us. A growing line of people hurt and now killed by your sole existence. A line that started with our family. Even today, our whereabouts are unknown to them. Do you even care about the distress they must feel? The child that first missing, then truly gone? The alchemist is dead. Their power vanished while you were breathing that vapor. Lucia can't accept your presence anymore. Tell me, who's next in your killing spree? Hey Vulcan. There you are. I was looking for you. I talked to Lucia and... Oh man, what's with the face? Archie is back. He is? He has a lot to answer for. I'll be right back. I want to blame everything on him. But you and I both know that isn't the truth. Okay? Tell me, where did I go wrong? That's for you to decide. Was that when you... Oh, if that potion of magic could fix everything in your life? Maybe they know how to go back in time, like rewinding a tape. Maybe... However, I get the feeling. No amount of potions or magic would ever be enough. All you accomplished was hurting people and getting yourself killed. I knew I didn't have the potion. If I knew, I wouldn't have taken that potion. I wouldn't have even asked for it. I wish I could have at least gotten rid of you, but you're still here to haunt me. Do you think I'm here to haunt you? You silly thing. Reminds me of the time we went on a stage, all alone. We both remember every line that Princess had to say. Poor girl was making the same face you are now. I wonder, at the time, who was playing that role? That was our happiest moment, getting to pretend in front of everyone. Alas, you gave up on all of it. Starting with the... That day, I believe, is when things started to go wrong. Dad even went out of his way to apologize again and again. But you shunned him too. Things were so much simpler back then. Safer too. We could have stayed like that for much longer, you know. We had family to support us. I could let you free to act on stage while I'd take care of the rest. We could have been happy that way. I was suffocating. Playing on stage was my only escape was my only way to escape being you. To be anyone but you. And now someone died because of that? Are you happy? Well, 2 people actually. Consider yourself lucky to have a second chance. And the only reason you have this chance is... Lucia! Chat, Lucia's here. Huh? What? Did you call my name or something? Huh? What? Don't skim it like that. What are you doing here? You should be resting. Right, as if I could relax after anything I said. After everything I said. You know, you almost fooled me when you said you'd be fine. I guess you are a good actress. So why did you stop? Acting was how I figured out who I am. There was nothing for me beyond that, but it was a lot of fun. One with a discovery then. To find your soul. My soul? Sometimes you say really weird stuff. Fair, considering we're both weirdos. The alchemist is no more. They were the secret ingredient to make the potion. So, even if we went to the old world, we wouldn't find anything. What a waste. You don't look surprised. I had a hunch. I should have paid more attention to what Vulcan was explaining. I guess you're what's left of the alchemist now. Now this is painful for both of us. Why did she come back? What drove you to talk like me back in the day? I wanted to be alone. I thought I was doing a good job at it. Hold up. Talk to me back in the day. I thought you were lonely, so You said you wanted to become friends or something along those lines. And I would have been fine with any responses, really. I was lonely too. So you brought yourself to school in holy clothes and confessed to me. Definitely a normal thing to do. It wasn't a confession, was it? I wanted a friend that'd accept me. True. I was so jealous at the time. Jealous of what? They were mocking you, but you stood firm. You shattered everyone's expectations on that day. The only way they could bring you to your knees was by threatening and humiliating you. Now that's another thing I wish I could forget. You were there the whole time. It was you against the world. I couldn't take my eyes off you. You were daring, but also I could feel you breaking inside. So I came to you and helped. Definitely not a weird thing to do. Will you hear me out? I know it's not an excuse, but I need to explain where I'm coming from. I should note that Lucy is back actually. The past 2 notes have just been in all caps. This one's got exclamation marks though because I have room for that. Of course. Okay. In my realm, power means everything. Dreamweavers use that as a means to borrow the power of stronger magic. I am actually gonna save just so that... Yeah. That's how Ma became the Demon King. His partner was a dragon. He was at the top of the world. We hoped he'd be satisfied. But he never was. Once he realized Camellia wasn't of any use anymore, He pushed me into training to be his tool in preventing. At first, I was eager to prove myself, but it was never enough. I wasn't enough for anyone. They all used something from me, my quirk with magic, my body as well. I knew I was never going to be happy in a world like this, so I accepted Vulcan's offer and ran away. But nothing changed in the new world. I did what was expected of me, just like you did what you were expected to do. You mean... What do you think I mean, Dawn? What do you think is expected from a succubi? I was promised so many things as long as I say yes. And we were in dire need. I never knew. Camellia, she worked hard so the two of us could have a roof over our heads. But me? I was useless. What's the point of a succubi that does... I'm only accepted when I act like one. And I hated it. Until you showed up. For the first time, someone was okay with me being a succubi. So I kept you around. I could feel joy again in my life. What's more, you didn't expect a single thing from me. People usually approach me with other ideals. You were there asking for little except a bit of encouragement. And I would feel so good with so little effort. I could be my whole self. When you died, I panicked and decided to bring you back no matter the cost, because I was afraid to not feel this joy. Then you refused to seek the alchemist. I saw the situation repeating itself, and decided you weren't worth the trouble anymore. What kind of friend acts like that? Look, he knew you would think me. But I don't see it as a problem. No? I don't think I could have accomplished this whole journey by myself. You really changed my life that day. You'd still be human if I hadn't suggested you rely on alchemy. If being a zombie is fine after all, you can still be happy that way, and you can forgive me. I'll support you no matter what. I don't know if I can do it, Lou. I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but you're not alone. Me, Vulcan, Camellia, we're here to help. So, you're not leaving me behind. Not going anywhere, not without you anyway. Lou? Thank you for bringing me back. I'm so sorry for your burns. Hey, don't worry about it. I'll be fine. I'm glad to be your friend. I'm glad I got to meet you. It feels so weird being a zombie. You'll have to accept that. You're a Magi now. Things are going to be different. Magi? That's right, I'm a Magi now. And you know what? I think I can be okay with that. Bring it on, I'm a Magi. How cool is that? Not a single human in existence can claim to be as cool as me. I guess there's another thing we have in common now. That and being weird. Weird and cool. You keep saying silly things. I just feel like blurting out one corny line after another. Yeah? What else? Like, how much I love you and admire you. And... Yeah? And how scared I was I'd never see you again. Fine, save all that for later, dummy. We're not alone. We're not? Ah, Vulcan. How long have you been there? Since about when Lollipop started talking, which felt like forever ago. Glad you two made up. I always wanted... Not gonna happen. Yeah, with... Acidic. Okay, I just can't read. What about Archie? You talked to him? He explained the gist of what happened. I let him off the hook for now. After what he did to the alchemist? He'll answer for his actions. You don't kill a god and get away with it without a good explanation. That is true. I dropped my pen. Where is it? It's on the floor. So we've got friends again. If my pen wants to function. You don't kill a god and get away with it. Without good explanation. A good explanation. Chat, we are so playing the sequel for, I don't know, maybe April or something? I don't know. We'll figure out when we want to do it. But it isn't for us to be the judge of his actions. I'll summon our guardians once we're done. Guardians? A police of sorts, I assume. Before that, I thought you'd want to ask him some questions. Maybe he knows something about, something we don't that could bring you back to life. I'm not sure I want that anymore. The price his was too high to begin with. I just need to figure out what to do now. So you still don't know? You're going to become a... like me. Become a zombie for 2 days? Give me a break. I've been a zombie for 2 days. Give me a break. There's so much stuff you still need to see and figure out, and... I was kidding. It's hard to tell when you're serious and when you're pretending. You know that. You could become a good actress. Well, maybe someday. Vulcan, don't summon the Guardians. I know what to do with him. What will you do? I'll make him pay. I fear no demon, but this girl, oh no, but this girl knows how to give me the chills. Welcome. Ah, I see you've bought more Patreons. Well, you can make yourself useful. Sometimes. You're the worst boss I've ever had. Also, I still need someone to pay for the Zumble in that isn't exactly easy to make, you know. Archie, right? Yes. Here's the money to pay for the Zumble. I want you to make... I want you to make me your apprentice. His apprentice? You need a lot more gold. Or I could just let people know you did, what you did with the alchemist. I bet the other guards would be very interested to know what happened to their friend. You're bluffing. There's no way for commoners to contact them. Are you sure? Maybe they're observing. One of them could be in this very room as we speak. I am the daughter of the Demon King. I have quite the network. The Demon King? Mara annihilated your king and met the gods in his dreams. I wonder what he'd do with you. He was a big fan of the alchemist. She was bluffing, right? About gods observing? Who knows? Surely there's no need to go that far. We can negotiate. You're in for a contract then. Your life of now. How does that sound? Deal. Chat, this is so real. Vulcan? If that's what she wants, sure. He's more useful sharing his knowledge than he is in a cell. There's probably no better teacher, and now the alchemist is dead. Oh, but they're not dead. They shall live forever in our hearts, especially yours, zombie. Do you really want to have this guy as your mentor? Until I get better, I want to learn. Alchemy looks like a lot of fun. You'll love it. Very well, I shall grant you the wealth of my knowledge. That's all I'm looking for. Make sure you don't let him turn you into an ingredient too. Oh, he should be the one on high alert. Well then, let's get started already. Now, that goes without saying, you make a proper alchemist out of me. Or else. Hold on, I have a shop to run. And we can negotiate a... Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. No more bargaining, the shop is closed until I'm ready to take over. You've already signed up for this. This is what happens when you deal with a demon. He should have known. Yeah, true. Don't deal with us. We're too powerful. I'm not one of them, obviously, but you know. What now? What do you plan to do? I can't go back to Earth anymore. Is it okay if I stay a bit longer? Sure, no problem. How about we bring your stuff here? My stuff? I can contact Camellia to bring whatever you need from your world here. You mean you let me stay for good? My home is yours as long as you need. I said that, right? I like having you around. You could learn a thing or two here until things get clear with the whole zombies not allowed thing. That's right, Archie went to Earth to to sort things out. Sure, I don't have many options, but this one, I like it. Let me think. You don't want to? I really like your cooking. Oh, so my worth resides in my ability to make cookies? No, that's not what Kidding. I love cooking. Now then, what should I bake next? How about some sweet pudding? Sounds lovely to me. Come on, let's go home. Chat. It'll take a while for me to be able to call this my home. But I'm not afraid. With Lucia and Vulcan and the people I'll meet here, I know things will get better. Oh, I was thinking, maybe we could celebrate. Huh? Celebrate? With what? Also, Lou pays Archie. Archie teacher's Lou. And then invite Dawn to live with her. Okay. Huh? Celebrate what? Why, your transformation, of course. I will bring Camellia. You two know each other, right? I'd be happy to see her again. Is that it, chat? Chat? Oh. I had a lot of fun with that game. It was quite fun playing it, and, you know. We had a good time. You know, I got good amount of notes out of it. I should even be able to get a 10-minute video out of it. Normally I only get like 3 to 5 minutes, but this is good content here. And there's a sequel, so I can make more content on this game in the future. Yep, that's the game over. So, thank you to everyone who came down to the stream. Do we actually have any friends still streaming? I think Frozen's streaming. Is there anyone here to raid with? Because if we don't have anyone here to raid with, then we won't do a raid. But if anyone's here, say hi and we'll raid Frozen. Well, I think... Okay, I don't have much stream delay, so I think that's it. I don't think there's anyone here at the moment. So yeah, thank you for coming down to the stream. It was really fun. And tomorrow is Wednesday, so we won't be streaming. I will be editing this. I know, right? I've got to do my job. It's fine, it's fine. But yeah, thank you for showing up, and yeah, I will be back streaming quite early. I think like 10 AM we decided on Friday. So we'll see you then. Thanks for watching. Bye.